Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I'm going to show you how to adjust your base idle on your Chevy 350 that's got TBI throttle bore injection. This probably is going to apply about from 1987 to 98, I believe. Take a look at your diagram right here if you've got it, or check a manual. What you don't want to do, if you're familiar with the carburetor, is you don't want to try to just adjust the idle with just the screw. The computer is heavily involved in the idle, and I'm going to show you how to do it properly. So first I'm going to show you the problem. So that is the engine RPM. You have to calculate that out, but that number should read between 7 and 8. And as you see, it's around 13 or 14, which equals around 1,950 to, or about 1,000 to 1,150 RPMs. And this is on a fully hot engine. So what you're seeing is not a true display readout. You have to calculate what you need. But I made a chart here so I could just look real quick. So our goal is to get the idle speed between 8 and 9 on the meter, which will be between 640 and 720. I believe it's supposed to be around 650 plus or minus 50 or so. So what you want to do is we have to jump the OBD port, and that's right there. I just bent a paper clip and we're going to jump it between the A and B position. Okay. Okay, just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the key on, but I'm not going to start the vehicle, and the check engine light should sit there and flash. Okay. So what that's doing is it's resetting the IAC valve to its home position, and I'll show you that next. All right, so sticking out of the back right here, this is the IAC, or idle air control. With the ignition turned on and the jumper placed in our OBD port, you need to wait about 30 seconds. Now you can probably hear as soon as I quit talking, because I can feel it actually pulling the pencil back to home position. So give it just a little bit more time. I'm going to take the connector loose. I'm trying to do this and hold the camera. Okay, so that is now disconnected, and we're going to go ahead and start the vehicle, and we'll look at the idle speed. All right, so I've adjusted the screw just a little bit. And I mean just a very little bit. So that's around it's around 650 to 700. So it's considerably lower than it was before. So one clip from yesterday, I realized when I was editing the video did not come through, and that was to actually show you where the Torx screw is, and it's right there. Right there. That's where, if you have a plug, you'll have a plug. Somebody had, I don't know, put RTV silicone or something there, but that's what I was turning with the T20 Torx as I was adjusting the idle. All right, I wanted to show you guys real quick what the IAC valve looks like. See if I can get out of the sun here. So that's pretty much all there is to it. This one looks like it's been replaced. fairly recently. If you see a lot of carbon and stuff on here, on the spring and on the pintle, then it definitely is, you may want to try some cleaner to get that off, but be very, very careful with this. This tip right here is what actually touches the inside the throttle body to help meter the air, and of course the computer controls this and controls the idle speed, like when you shift it into gear and turn on accessories and things like that, so it doesn't bog down. Pretty neat. Alright, so I took the idle valve out to show you guys, put it back in. I actually disconnected the battery for about 5 minutes, and now we're hitting anywhere from, looks like we're about 500 or 600 RPMs. Maybe jumping up around 650. So all right, now I'm going to put it in gear and we'll see what it drops down to. So I've got everything back together and it's idling very well now, much lower than it was. I don't know why somebody had messed with the idle on this, but that's about where it should be. It was idling way too high. So I will do more videos on how to do a lot of TBI stuff coming up, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing, give a thumbs up if this helped you. If you got a comment or concern, just leave me a comment, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.